Okay, in this section we're talking about how we carry out a test for hypotheses when we are trying to do a chi-square test for goodness of fit. So a couple of the things that we've been talking about in the last few sections is there's few things that we have to make sure. First, it has to be random. So the data come from a well-designed random sample or from a randomized experiment. And the 10% rule, just like before, when sampling without replacement, we have to check that n is less than or equal to 10% of the entire population. And then don't forget that when we have our, when we're doing chi-square, all expected counts have to be greater than 5. If they're not, then you cannot carry out the test. So before we start using the chi-square goodness of fit test, we have two important cautions to offer. The chi-square test statistic compares observed and expected counts. Don't try to perform calculations with the observed and expected proportions in each category. Remember, we're talking about counts. When checking the large sample size condition, be sure to examine the expected counts, not the observed counts. Remember, it's the expected counts that have to be greater than 5. Remember, the p-value is the area to the right of chi-square under the density curve of the chi-square distribution with k-1 degrees of freedom. Now go and watch the next example, which will go through this part of the PowerPoint.